You may feel completely not equipped. I feel like that as a mom myself on the regular basis, but God gives us that power, and He helps us do what we need to do. I was in the process of getting ready for the day in my closet, picking out my outfit, hustling and bustling throughout the day, and this idea of you need to set something up for parents hit. And it hit so hard that I instantly sat in my closet and started typing out the thoughts that were coming to me. And it grew from there, but it was seriously a seed that God gave us.
Because we were trying to get ready to go out the door. First response, I thought it was a little crazy, because it's a lot. And just something that we hadn't really previously talked about. It made sense because we've spent a lot of time kind of researching things and for our own family, so why not make something bigger to help out other families as well?
So we sat down and decided, okay, who are we going to invite into this organization with us? And we thought about people that knew the areas of life that people are struggling in most: education, healthcare, public safety, things of that sort. So we racked our brains and thought of people that we trusted, that knew those areas, but most importantly also knew Jesus and knew Him well. And we invited them to the board, extended that invite, it was accepted, and our organization is continuing to flourish with those different heads at the table as we move forward. So UPC, we have 7 different areas that we really are focusing on that are going to help families have the full out support that they need for today's times. Things like healthcare, education, public safety, finance, government, things that impact our life on the daily basis. And because we're so busy as families, because our kids have a million sports and they have faith formation on Wednesdays and they have swimming class and all these different things, that all those other areas of life that I just mentioned, yeah, they're happening, but we're not really giving them as much attention as we need to. And then when red flags start to go off as parents, we're like, oh, I don't really like what's going on in that area of life. We don't really know what to do. So then we have to sit and essentially research for hours, which is what we did in the beginning. Well, we're putting on seminars and different workshops, because those are going to be things that can get us out in the community. People can actually get a better feel for what we do, what we are, who we are, and focusing on those areas of life. We've already done some in government, we have some in public safety coming up, we have some in faith coming up, because we're pointing these people to other organizations, other entities that they may not have known about or they don't have that trust with, and we're going in and we're doing the vetting for them, making sure that, hey, this doctor's office or this private school or this outlet about government, this is trusted. This is something that has the same values and alignments that we have as people, that we know a lot of other parents want to have.
A lot of the fathers, you're kind of in charge of that finance piece, and so you're going to be able to go in there and find tools that are going to be helpful to you. And especially another big one would be, for me, public safety and education, and finding ways to come up with new things to keep your family safe, and also help with education. Because that is huge. You want your kids to do better than you did. So how do you find the right resources to help make that happen?
You may feel completely not equipped. I feel like that as a mom myself on the regular basis, but God gives us that power, and He helps us do what we need to do. And He's equipping other people out in society around us. We have a tribe. We have people that are going to give us what we need, and we see UPC as a piece of that. We could go to a big donor, but right now we're starting with the boots on the ground, going to families, going to parents, going to grandparents, aunties, uncles, people that we know have very similar beliefs, and they want to see families get the support that they need. And we've received donations from people within churches and things of that sort, people that are seeing that, hey, yes, we do need God out there, and parents need God 100% in today's times. So it's the people out there that see the mission, they believe in the mission, and they want to help it move forward. With time, will God help it grow in a different way, and maybe there'll be donors of, greater stature? Possibly. But only God knows that, and we're just following what He is telling us to do right now.
not only meeting these resources, but just getting people together and being able to build that community. So you're seeing other people that are going through the same struggles and facing the same sort of situations that you're kind of trying to plow through right now in this time. And I think that's really the biggest thing of the UPC is building community, building families, and doing it in a faith-based way.
Parenting itself has always been difficult. And as we're facing these obstacles and these difficulties and still trying to raise up good humans, we're struggling. But we're not alone. There is an entire generation of parents dealing with all of those things, and we just want to be able to help be an asset, giving them resources and tools and the knowledge so that they know, number one, I'm not alone, and number two, I can do this.